Owner of Armstead Fitness in Fort Myers, ERICK Armstead, is live with us this morning. We're talking about muscular training. ERICK is getting us more on how teens and older adults can add this type of training to their workout. Good morning, ERICK. How are you guys doing this morning?
Oh, good morning. Good morning. It's we live in Southwest Florida, so everything is lovely.
That's
Today we're
great.
talking about muscular training. Yeah, it's awesome. We're talking about muscular training and how it can affect, from young to our seniors. And Tasha here, she starts with her kettlebell, and just to get her lower body going, that's the kettlebell. And she's gonna go with squats first. We love Tasha. And Tasha's gonna do some squats. And so every day or every other day, working on her legs is going to make sure that she's able to play the sports that she likes to play and just prevent injury.
And
And
so,
then Miss Debbie, on the other spectrum, Miss Debbie, yeah, I'm listening.
I was just going to say, what are the benefits of this type of training and what Miss Debbie was just about to do as well?
Right. So we want to make sure that we're adding muscle. Every year, depending on our age, we lose about 5 pounds of muscle a year. So we want to just make sure that they have that saying, use it or lose it. So we don't want to lose it. And throughout our lives, we wanted to increase our muscle mass, diminish our fat, what we can gain in fat. So we want to replace it. So Miss Debbie, what she does is she'll be doing some shoulders, right? And she'll be working her delts. And what this does is make sure she avoids injury when she goes to grab things and move things out the way.
Well, that's
And so
awesome.
just keeping her strong at all different ages, from our young 20s to our young 60s.
And so what is the
Yeah,
age that kids can start
yeah,
this type of training? And is there any age limit to strength training?
that's good. So I don't believe that the books tell us that there's no age limit going as far as getting older. But when we're younger, I like to see the kids start off around that puberty age when the hormones kick in and they can actually benefit from muscle strength. Prior to that, I like to see the young kids all body weight, learning push-ups, balance, learning these different movements that can help them create, to be the athletes they want to be, and athletes, or whether they are performing sports or not. They just want to be able to do what we want to do, have fun.
That's great.
So, but as we get older, we want to focus a lot on strength training, keeping those bones growing, avoid some of that osteoporosis, avoid some of those things that come upon us.
Now, you have two
Yes,
ladies standing right next to you. Why is it important for women to do this
yes.
type of lifting?
You know what? It's important because again, I like that use that osteoporosis word. A lot of times when when women have children, guess what? We take that density away from them, and because of that, it's super important to strengthen those bones. And just because that saying, "I am woman, hear me roar." We want to be strong every step of the way. So we want to be able to lift those weights, feel strong, and debunk some of those old, sayings that you're not allowed to lift weights because it makes you
Yeah.
look like a boy.
Oh,
That's not true. It makes you feel strong.
that's
So,
awesome.
yes.
Well, ERICK, thank you so much for joining us live this
Yeah.
morning, showing us those great things and with those tips. Owner of Armstead Fitness in Fort Myers, ERICK Armstead, is live with us this morning, and we're talking about muscular training. ERICK is getting us more on how teens and older adults can add this type of training to their workout. Good morning, ERICK. How are you?
Well, good morning. Good morning. I'm doing awesome. I'm here with Tasha and Debbie. We're having a great day.
Oh, that's
Yes.
great. Well, good morning to you both as well, if they can hear me. But so we're talking about this training. Now, what are some of the benefits to this type of training?
Right. So muscular training is going to first of all, going to keep us strong. You know that old saying, use it or lose it. So it's going to make sure that, it protects us physically, prevents any kind of injury. And one of the big components is it helps our bones grow as we get older, and helps us in our sports and in our daily lives.
And
Yes.
what are some of the things that
Tasha,
people
you want to
can
show
do?
them?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's got us.
Yeah. So Tasha has a kettlebell in her. Yeah, she has a kettlebell in her hand, and so she's gonna do squats. Yep. And this is just getting her lower body strong. Which, if that lower body's strong, that just sends all that energy all the way to the top, making her feel real good, making her be able to tackle the world for the sports and school that she does in her daily life. And Miss Debbie here, she works on her shoulders. And Tasha's in her young 20s. Miss Debbie's in her early 60s. So she's working on her shoulders, her delts. And that just makes sure when she grabs stuff that she's not going to get injured. Those muscles are going to support her in all her movements going above her head.
That's awesome.
So it's super important that she's engaging those muscles.
And you have Debbie and
Yes.
Tasha next to you, like you just told us. But why is it so important for women to do this type of lifting as well?
Right. So for women to lift, again, one of the aspects is osteoporosis, which is prevalent with women, probably because they have babies. And so that prevents it. Osteoporosis. It helps grow the bones by stressing the bones. So as you stress it, it grows the bones. And also, I am woman, hear me roar. So it just makes them feel strong. They are strong. And so it's just another good component.
Now,
Yes.
is this best to do in the morning, like before a workout, after, in the middle, whenever? Do it the whole workout?
Right. So I like to say warm up your body. Last week we talked about dynamic stretching. So for example, before they did this, Tasha does squats with the kettlebell. So she might do a quick warm up with just squatting quickly, just to get the muscles. Same thing with Miss Debbie. She might go and go into some movement to get the arms and the shoulders warmed up to go into the strength progressions. But yes, they can do that for the entire workout.
Oh,
You
awesome.
can you can strength train, and it'll help in weight prevention, and it'll get your heart rate up to where you want it to be. So it's a full workout. Yes.
Awesome. Eric, well, thank you. And to Tasha and Debbie for joining us this morning as well. We always appreciate your help.